As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
The United States of America is the powerhouse in clean weightlifting. We are the best clean country in the world, period.
But you've got to stay positive. The gym must be a place of nothing but positive atmosphere.
Go home, eat, sleep, come in the next day, give it your all, and train. That's all you can do. I wrote a blog called The Sweat Bank, where all the sweat drips off you in the shower, and when it goes through the sink, where does it go? Drain, where does it go? It goes into a bank, and it's collected. And so when you go into the weightlifting meet, you exchange, all your sweat gets given to you, like a withdrawal. And all that sweat from the past months wins you that gold medal. It doesn't just go down the drain and disappear. It's not gone, even on a bad day. Sweat on a good nor bad is still sweat. But when it goes through the drain, it does go somewhere. Don't think it just disappears. It goes to the sweat bank. Become numb. That's my biggest advice for any weightlifter. That takes years to become. Numb. Don't think. Don't have any feeling when you're training. Literally become numb. Become a robot. Approach the bar, no thought. No hesitation. I'm still learning that. But here's my biggest advice to anybody. Don't listen to your body. Period. The minute you listen to your body is the minute you will not succeed in weightlifting.
Took his warriors down to the water. The Lord told him, divide the men into two groups. Verse 6, only 300 of the men drank with their hands. All the others got down on their knees and drank with their mouths in the stream.
Nothing stops this train. Nothing.
Goliath walked out toward David with his shield bearer ahead of him, sneering in contempt at this ruddy-faced boy. Am I a dog? He roared at David, that you come at me with a stick? And he cursed David by the names of his gods. Come over here, and I'll give your flesh to the birds and wild animals, Goliath yelled.
Whoa.
David, oh man, here it comes. David replied to the Philistine, you come to me with sword, spear, and javelin, but I come to you in the name of the Lord of heaven's armies, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied. Today the Lord will conquer you, and I will kill you and cut off your head. And then I will give the dead bodies of your men to the birds and wild animals, and the whole world will know that there is a God in Israel.
Yes.
And everyone assembled here will know that the Lord rescues his people, but not with sword and spear. This is the Lord's battle, and he will give it to us.
Oh, not with sword or spear.
Yeah, don't panic. And too many people out there panic. They have a few bad weeks of training, even a few days of training. They panic. What do I need to do different? Right? Programming, technique. What's my mindset like? Now, of course, we need to strive to be the best possible athlete we can be. But at the same time, don't panic. It's part of the sport.
When you reach and extend and bring your hips through, is you gotta have joy in life. You know, you gotta love what you do. And if you come in here every day and you stay positive and you find joy in what you do, and that never leaves you, and you get excited about seeing people make PRs. I love going out there and see the lifters make PRs. It keeps me hungry, it keeps them on the lift, it keeps them on the lift more. And that's what it's all about. Going out there and staying positive, hustling your ass, putting hard work in. And before you know it, you're up on top of that podium.
Well, first of all, I always like to say, the minute you realize that there's more bad days in the sport of weightlifting than good, you're going to be a successful weightlifter. You got to stop holding on to the light. You got to stop holding on to comfort. You got to stop holding on to feeling good. There's no such thing as feeling good in weightlifting. Most days are dark. Most days are bad. Most days are painful. And that's just, the minute an athlete accepts that, accepts the darkness, accepts the pain, this is hell, brother.
As Goliath moved closer to attack, David quickly ran out to meet him. Reaching into his shepherd's bag and taking out a stone, he hurled it with his sling and hit the Philistine in the forehead. The stone sank in, and Goliath stumbled and fell face down on the ground. So David triumphed over the Philistines with only a sling and a stone, for he had no sword. Then David ran over and pulled Goliath's sword from its sheath. David used it to kill him and cut off his head. Don't worry about this Philistine, David told Saul. I'll go fight him.